Cooking with Cross Thread. All right, guys, welcome to the first episode of Cooking with Cross Thread. Now, if you're like me, if you're a busy guy and you just don't have time to constantly be, in here in the kitchen fixing stuff, you wait until you're absolutely starving before you decide to fix any food. You're tired of frozen pizza, tired of McDonald's. This is it. I'm going to give you some easy recipes that cook in about 10 minutes and are very inexpensive to make. So today we're going to be making one of my famous Mexican dishes, all the way from Mexico. We're going to start out with our Kroger spicy refried beans. Make sure you get the spicy ones, because if you don't, you're going to regret it. So we're just going to start out by dumping these right into our thingamabob. What's this thing called? A pan. I don't know what it's called. A bucket. A cooking bucket. How's that? I don't know what it's called. All right, I just don't. It's a thing that you put food in. Now, you can't never get it all out. So here's what I do. I like to add a little bit of water and mix it up. And get the rest of that out there. And the little bit of water is going to give you a creamy texture, as I spill it everywhere. So now that we got our dog food, refried beans, whatever, poured into here, we're just going to set them back here, put them on a low temperature, forget about them. So now we're going to move over here. We're going to hit our, turn the wrong burner on. We're going to hit bake. 350 will be perfect. Hit start on that. Now we're letting that preheat do its thing. Let's break out some of these authentic, straight from Mexico, via Kroger flour tortillas. I don't know how many that is. I didn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do 5. Now, so far into this meal, we've got $1.19 over here for the can of beans. And I don't know how much. These were like $3 and we only used 5 of them. But also, I don't know how many comes into that thing right there. So divide that. This is probably $1, maybe 75 cents worth of flour tortillas. So let's take our flour tortillas. And we're actually going to set them to the side here for a second. We're going to let our beans warm up. So now that our beans are starting to warm up, we're going to go ahead and turn the heat off those. We're just going to fill each one of these with a little bit of the beans. Alright, looks like we're only doing 4 because that's all we got for can wise for beans. Just going to kind of evenly distribute. That one's got a little less. So does that one. Alright, beans out of the way. Take this extra one, we're going to put it back. So now that we got one already in here, you can see our heat's starting to get up there. We're going to drop just a little bit of cheese in it. Not much, you don't need much cheese on the inside. Then we're going to go all the way to Mount Olive and pick up these jalapeno slices. Now these were bottled in 1926, so they've had plenty of time to ripen. Or, well, you know what I'm saying. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I really like my jalapenos. So, now I'm going to take and I'm going to poorly fold this. I don't know how to fold a burrito properly. So, I never worked at Taco Bell, guys. I never did. But I'm going to fold it and I'm just going to set it in there like that. I'm going to bring this one in. I already got a couple extra jalapenos. I'm melting my cheese. Don't set your cheese on your hot burner. Just a FYI. Don't go crazy on the cheese, guys. We're going to put cheese on the top of this. You can go crazy on the jalapenos if you want. I like jalapenos. There we go. That. Well, you know what? We're going to take that straggler. You're going in there. So now that we got our bean burritos with our cheese and our jalapenos inside there, we're going to take a little extra cheese Just kind of sprinkle it right on top, you know. We want to get that meltiness right on top of them. Then we're going to come through straight from Mexico via Kroger. We got the Tapatio Salsa Picante Hot Sauce. This stuff is like 99 cents a jar. It's good. It'll light you up, guys. So be careful with this. I don't like to use too much because, well, I already got jalapenos in there. But I like to do a little bit, you know. Give a little extra flavor. So right about the time we're done with that, we can see here we're at 346 degrees. We're about to hit our 350 mark. Wait for it, 348, 349, and there it is. So we're just gonna open up the oven, slide those babies in. We're gonna set a timer for 8 minutes. Start. All right, guys, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So you break out your, I'll feed all you beep beeps. See what we got coming out of the oven here. Now that's a fine looking dish, fellas. Any way you slice it, it's all right. The whole point of this is, can I cook something cheaper and quicker than I can have a pizza delivered to my door? And I believe the answer is yes. Look at this. All right, so now to finish this off, we're gonna break out our Daisy sour cream, pure and natural. Same great sour cream with just a squeeze. And we're gonna give it a squeeze. I like sour cream, so it's probably gonna be a fair amount. Bam. Now that's a decent little lunch right there. Now all these videos are going to be short. Let's slice into this because my point is, how fast can I make something to eat? Can I make it faster and cheaper than calling the pizza place up the street and having pizza sent to me? Ho ho. Yeah. I don't know if you can hear this. See if you can. It's got a nice crispy crust to it, or shell, or whatever that wrap thing is. Guys, I'm gonna go eat this. I'm gonna go get this in my belly, and then I'm gonna get back to work. Thanks for watching. If you got some cool, you know, ideas, recipes that you want to like pop to me, you want me to try out, drop them down in the comments. I'll give them a shot. I'll record it, you know, get it out there to the world. So, y'all take care. Love you guys. Bye. Cooking with Cross Thread.